Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I want to talk about how details matter. Now, you've heard us discuss at length before how design is important for SEO, how design and usability of your site has an effect on SEO, and a more professional looking site is going to have people stay on it longer. It's going to give the right impression. People are going to be more likely to share content from that site. They're going to be more likely to trust it. Details matter in a lot of ways when it comes to design. And, some of the things that people look at are, or at least some of the things that I look at, are things like, is the design language consistent all the way throughout? Are there things that repeat? Are there things that are consistent all the way through, such as the buttons? Are the buttons all the same color, the same shape? When you hover over them, do they always have the same thing? Are links all the same color? Or are things, different all the way through the site? Do you have different colors and different shapes and different interactions? If you click on something over here, does it do one thing? If you click on something over here, does it do something else? Those are all things that I look at that are really important to design. Not so much things like fading in and up and all these transition effects and animations, which are kind of cool. That's more interaction design, but just consistency, typography. An article that I read 10 years ago when I was very first learning web design. Typography is 95% of design. I still think it's true. If you have good typography, if you know how to lay out type in a way that's readable and legible and makes sense and falls into a grid, horizontal and vertical grids, then it's gonna look better. And those things make an impression. There is an article that I read several years ago. I'll try and find it. I don't know if it's still out there, but it was an article that said, yes, designers, you should take the time to move that button 3 pixels to the left because it matters. So all these different things that go into web design, it's the last 5% of putting the polish on, or making sure that all those things are consistent. The way that I usually build websites, I start from the inside out. It's a little bit different from the way that most people do it. Most people start with the home page, then they work into the inner pages. I do it the exact opposite way. I start with the header and footer, and I start with the contact page. I start with the 404 page. I start with the search page, and then I do, the inner pages, the regular page, the regular blog post pages, the about page. The home page is usually the very last thing I do, because by that point, I've got it figured out exactly what the design system is. Exactly, how the buttons are going to be all the way throughout. How the typography is going to be all the way throughout. Repeating things that are going to tell users that if they do this, then this happens. Or, this piece of information is highlighted by these colors or shapes or characteristics. So that's the way that I work. Details matter. It really does make a difference. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. How has design influenced how you thought about a brand? Have you ever done business with one company over another because of the design of the site? Did it make an impression on you? Did you think, just this company is more professional than that one? I would love to hear your thoughts. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockedown Design and SEO, and I'm here every single day making videos on SEO. Thank you to all the new subscribers that have come on recently. I really appreciate it. Until next time, peace.